Let me ask you something. Is this a good trend line? Yes, it is. Is this a good breakout? Absolutely. Are you gonna buy here? Of course. But what happens? Stop loss hit. So why this happens? Because you have been lied about breakout strategy all these years. So in this video I am gonna tell you the truth of breakout trading. So please don't skip the video, please, because it is very important. This video contains all the information. Please don't skip. So in breakout strategy, there are many type of breakouts: support and resistance breakout, channel breakout, trend line breakout, chart patterns breakout, and many. But in this video we are going to discuss about support and resistance breakout. I love support and resistance breakout because it is very simple to use. First, let us understand how support and resistance breakout happens. Then we discuss about how to trade the breakouts, but most importantly, how to avoid false breakout. So in general, what is breakout? A breakout means escaping from something that holds you back. But here in trading, the price escaping from resistance or support levels is called breakout. So let me explain this concept deeply in the presentation. Before going to the breakout strategy, I will tell you some truth about support and resistance. That may shock you, but that is very important for breakout strategy. Okay, let's dive into the resistance and support first. Take the pen and paper and make the notes, because what I am going to tell you now is very important and it is going to change your trading career and it is very useful in your trading. You have been heard that if a price came down from a resistance level multiple times, then that is a strong resistance zone. But this is completely wrong. In the beginning, when I started the trading, I also believed that, but after many years of trading, I realized that it is completely wrong. Because let me ask you something. Here, when the price came to this resistance zone, it took the resistance. Again, it came to retest this zone and took the liquidity and came down. If this is a strong resistance, if there are strong sellers present at this zone, the market would have fell very quickly, forming a lower low structure. It shouldn't have came for the third time and fourth time to retest this zone. If this is a strong resistance, it is coming to this zone again and again, means there are no strong sellers and this resistance zone become weak already. Eventually the buyer gonna take control of this zone and they will break this zone and they will take the market higher and higher. So what should be the ideal resistance? When you should trade the resistance? The ideal time to trade the resistance is when the market came to the resistance zone for the second time, because for the second time this is the fresh resistance zone and there will be a lot of sellers present at this zone for the second time, because they saw the market took the resistance for the first time and they will be waiting for the market to retest this zone so they could enter here. So what should be the ideal entry for selling? So here, when the market came to this zone for the second time, and if it forms a good bearish candle without long wick, then I am going to sell here and I will put the stop loss above this zone, because this is the second time and this is a fresh zone to sell. But if the market was already tested this zone more than 3 times, I am not interested in selling here. I will be interested in for the breakout and I will look for the buy here. Okay, next time whenever you trade the resistance, remember this point. Don't take the trade when the resistance zone is already tested more than 3 times. Okay, let's come back to the breakout concept. In this example, the price took the rejection from this level multiple times. That means there are sellers present at this zone. So if the price want to go above this level, it have to escape from this zone. So it have to escape from the sellers present at this zone. Here the price being pushed down by the sellers multiple times. So the price have to fight this zone. That means the buyers have to fight the sellers and should overpower them to break this level. When the buyers overpower the sellers, the price will escape from this zone by breaking it and forms the higher high. So what exactly happens at the breakout is the sellers become weak here and they are not interested in selling anymore because this level is hit multiple times. That means the sellers are weak here, and also the buyers will be very interested at this zone for buying because they saw this level is being hit multiple times. That means it will going to break, and also the new buyers started to buy at this zone, and also the stop loss of the sellers who sell at this zone, they put the stop loss above this zone and their stop loss will be hit. So that will add the momentum to the price to go higher and higher after the breakout. This is how breakout happens. This is a resistance breakout, but now we are going to see support breakout. The exact same thing happens at the support breakout, but the vice versa. Here the price took the support from this support zone multiple times. So after being hit multiple times from the support zone become weak. The buyers will not be interested in buying here anymore. So the more sellers will started to sell here, and this buying zone will break and the price will go down, forming lower low structure. So here what happens is, when the sellers saw this support zone being weak, they started to sell heavily, and the buyers will leave their position and the sellers will overpower the buyers, and the stop loss of the buyers will hit here. That makes the market to move further lower and lower. This is exact same thing like resistance breakout, but here it will be support breakout. So we learned about how the breakout happens. Now we are going to discuss how to take the trade at the breakout. What should be our ideal entry and stop loss. And the most important thing is how to identify the false breakout and avoid them. There are 3 important key points we have to learn before taking a breakout trade. So the first key point is how many times the key zone is tested. Let us consider this chart. What I look here is that how many times this key resistance zone is tested. I wait for the price to test the resistance zone minimum 2 to 3 times, and I will take the trade if the market breaks it for the 4th time with a big bullish candle like this. I will take the trade, I will buy here, and I will put the stop loss below the lower low. If the price is breaking this resistance zone for the 2nd time, I will not gonna take this trade because there's a very high chance of breakout failure. If the price is breaking for the 3rd time, I will take the trade but in half quantity. So my ideal entry will be the 4th time. If the price breaks the resistance level 4th time, I will go for the full quantity. So this is the first key point. It's important. So the second key point is from where and how the market is coming towards the key level. Here it tested this zone for the 3 times, and then again it came to retest for the 4th time. But here the problem is it came to this level from long way. So I am not interested in this trade. Why? Because let us assume someone have bought this share at this level. Let us say they saw the W pattern and here they buy the shares here. So they put the stop loss below this zone. Let me ask you something. Where will he gonna put his target? Yeah, obviously he will put the target at this resistance level. So when the price came to this resistance zone, the buyers will be in good profit and they will start to book their profit, and that will pull the market down. And also The traders who are looking to sell at this resistance zone, they will pull the market further down. So if you took the breakout here in this buying moment, you should not take a trade here. That will fail and that will gonna hit your stop loss. So never enter the trade like this. You shouldn't have taken the trade here. So what should you do in this type of breakout? There comes the third and most important key point. So the third important key point is how much time the market will spend near the key level. That is how the market react to key level. Here in this example, the market came here for the fourth time and breaks it directly. I will not gonna take the breakout trade here. But if the market waits near the zone, means it should spend some time here forming small candles. It should not quickly react to this zone. Why? Because if it is a good resistance zone, the market will come down very quickly. If it is waiting here, means there are no sellers interested in selling here, so the buyers will eventually take control of this zone. So the market should wait here forming a small candles, and if it breaks the level, then I will gonna take the breakout and I will put the stop loss below the lower low, and the target will be 1:3. So this is how you should trade the breakout. These three key points are very important. Okay, let's see some examples in real chart. Here you can see the market took the support for the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, and the fifth time it waited here. It spent some time here forming a small candles. This means there are no buyers interested in buying this zone, so the sellers took the power and they break this support zone. So here we can enter here and we can put the stop loss above this zone. Here you can see the market took the resistance first time, second time, third time, and when the fourth time it came to this resistance zone, it waited here. It waited and then it took the breakout. So our entry should be here and our stop loss should be below the lower low, and we can target 1:2, 1:3 according to our risk to reward ratio. So here is the live trade video of me taking the resistance breakout. Here you can see the market took the resistance from this zone many times, more than 4 times. For the 5th time I took the trade. So I entered the trade when the 5th time the resistance breakout happened. So this is how the trade went. You can see. If you like this video, please subscribe and share this channel. I will share more information like this. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you. You can enjoy the live video.